Hello, buddy. My name is Eric, and today we're going to be taking a look at some spam emails. I'm going to show you some things you can do with them. Now, we're going to have a mix. We got some phishes, we've got some scams, I got just about everything in between. The kind of spam you're going to get is going to depend hugely on who you are and what breaches you're in. I get a nice mix on some of my older email addresses, and I got enough email addresses that I can do this. One thing I will just say on the subject, because I've had some people forward their spam emails to me. Look, I like it. I'm going to set up a proper email for doing that one day. I don't recommend forwarding spam emails to my Gmail because it can get your email on Gmail's blacklist, which you probably don't want. So the first one we're going to look at is, okay, that's a good start. Maybe that one's already dead. Well, we've also got this, G-ETH by the Ethereum Foundation. This is basically claiming something that, if you know anything about Ethereum, is absurd. They're going to refund the gas fees with compensation ETH 2.0. That was ages ago. What even is this junk? So if we go to calculate, of course, okay, don't do that. It's not rocket science to know that if you do that, you're going to end up adding a drainer. So what I always like to do is I have here I have Tor browser. Now, Tor browser will prevent them from gaining any additional information about you from clicking the link. They will still probably be able to tell that you clicked the link because they'll usually use a tracking link. But Tor browser will make sure they're not getting anything extra. It's very secure, so we don't have to worry about anything else. Because the other danger is, depending on what site you use, you could end up with cross-site scripting, which could be dangerous even if you don't have, even if you don't put anything in, if you're signed in. Okay, now this is supposedly a distribution from a bankrupt crypto platform that I have never used, and it's got a legit looking domain of drywallsystems.gl/WP. Well played. Here we've got a fake sponsor email. We could get War Thunder. I actually have a friend who really likes that game. I don't really play that many video games now. This one is from FTX. Another claim. They've impersonated FTX's bankruptcy court, and immediately we can tell from these domains this is not real. This one, unfortunately, is also dead. Now here we get a iCloud billing error, and this just keeps redirecting, and the fact that it's going to an SVG gives me very low confidence that anything's going to work. But looking at the sites is hitting, it looks like it might even be trying cross-site scripting. You're not going to pull that off on Tor with no script enabled, you doofus. And here is sort of a classical marketing spam. This is probably, they bought this email account somewhere, and liverperfect.shop. Now, the crazy thing is, you probably look at this and you think, who is dumb enough to buy this? But believe it or not, in aggregate, the email spam industry through sites like ClickBank actually make bank. Now let's see if we can get this one to load. This one's a 503 error. So drywall systems have seen better days, but we've finally got something that works. Now, an interesting thing, and of course oh, look, it's ClickBank. Hey, it's ClickBank. Interesting thing, just for legal reasons, I gotta say this, is basically everything on ClickBank is an affiliate product. So the actual spam and scam ads are probably not run by the people who actually are making this product. The product is still complete junk, but they're probably not engaged directly. But the way ClickBank's affiliate works, it just promotes this. And here we get a million scientific studies that I imagine are all probably in real journals, but have nothing to do with the product. That's kind of grade A pseudoscience, so we can actually watch the video. What? I ain't allowing that. And there's no volume control. Now we gotta watch this. Okay, there's no volume control, so this is gonna be unwatchably loud. But also, before we're forced to take it down. Okay, every single scam, every single dodgy thing in this one. Got some NFT giveaways. We've got a Nigerian prince scam. I want my pending Nigerian prince inheritance. My MetaMask has been suspended. An ad for a random crypto coin. AHG, this email seems to come from, giving me a MetaMask alert. Now, oh. Let's see what the homepage of this is. I'm going to guess this is just some sort of email marketing company that has been inadvertently used by scammers. Oh. What? What? This is looking like a... Okay, this doesn't make any sense. So has their email been hacked? And this is some sketchy crypto game. This one is genuinely a coin toss in terms of whether this is a phishing link or simply someone trying to create an account with my email. I think it's just a case of someone trying to create an account with my email. Let's see what keyreverse.game is. It's one of these stupid Web3 crypto games. Developers, who is Param Labs? I don't know how you say that. Get guided support. Enter the Keyreverse. A lot of these crypto ones are just actually really old crypto news. Like Uniswap airdrop, that was 2020. Why are you sending that to me in 2024? Okay, but it looks like it's going to work. So Uniswap airdrop. We are allocating tokens as a way of giving back to you. This happened years ago. A growing network. Okay. And we've got the real Uniswap email down here. Okay. Popular, get a wallet. Oh, and of course, one way you can tell if you're on a phishing site or a scam is click any of these, and other than maybe the one they want you to click on, these don't work. Whereas if we were on the real Uniswap app, we would get something more legit. We can also, of course, open up our inspect element and we can take a look. Oh. Oh, okay. These guys have added anti-debug. We also have one of the hokiest looking emails from supposedly Binance. It's just going to a Weebly subdomain, which is where Binance is hosted, apparently. And this is now redirecting me to cpanel.com through Utilify. And this is then taking me to best place to set up an LLC. Okay. BOFA account open online. Education programs. I just want to click these to see how this works. This is not what I clicked on. Okay, here is maybe what I clicked on. This is Panther Group. This is not Bank of America. Okay, we're gonna get a bank. We're gonna open up a bank account with Panthera Group. Oh, never mind. Oh, okay, here we go. Local banking. Built for the sketchiest ads you have ever seen. We can get a multi-currency account. Put in our IBANs. Protect ourselves from the currency market. Guaranteed exchange rates. Okay. So it's what they call a multi-currency account. I don't know if Panther Group is legit. Just let's see what the registration page looks like. Okay, we finally found what I think is a really interesting one, if this site still works. This looks a bit like a pig butchering scam. From Susan. She found a wallet at a casino in Monaco. Okay. Freedom dollars, of course. Gotta get the good currencies. So let's sign in. Now this feels like, if you guys ever watch Kitboga, you know how he has this thing where he trolls the scammers? This is what this feels like. We have $1 million, and we have to choose a more secure. Okay. Password 123. Please don't steal all my bitcoins, guys. Let's put something secure on there. Something only a state-sponsored hacker could. Oh, do we need a phone number? Okay, this is how they're going to initiate a pig butchering scam, I think. And this is why you have a burner phone number, so we can do that. Congratulations, you have successfully secured your account. This service attracts an annual fee of $28. This annual fee, which charges... Okay, we figured out the scam here. Oh, that is actually... Okay, you gotta be proper gull and bull to fall for that one. Congratulations, you've successfully secured your account. The service attracts an annual fee of $28. Okay. Now let's see if there's anything we can scroll around on this website. And it'll also be fun to see if I get any scam calls or texts to my virtual number. Okay. So we have to pay to that address in order to get all of our money that we found outside of a casino in Monaco. Let's see what our messages say. Okay, private user settings. Let's see if we can learn anything. No, we can't. Okay. Now let's take a look with the Zap proxy, which is basically, it's the open source version of, it's like Burp Suite, except that it's free. So, okay, we'll choose what the current, oh, am I only able to choose euros this time? Okay, now it works. So I'm guessing it sets a cookie, currency euro, and currency API. Oh, that's funny. They're pulling that from good old Coinbase, a real crypto platform, something they could never dream of being. Okay, so here we have the typical, just like if you saw my video about the CAD founder, it's a scam. We've got the same, it reminds me of the user interface of BitConnect. Get the benefits. Guaranteed profit with zero risk. Covered by our insurance policy. Okay, I just need to go make a withdrawal. I need to get some money into this quick. Okay, now let's see if the sign up function works. Strictly invitation based. So because that would be one way we could find out this is complete bunk. Now I am kind of curious if we put in different things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we'll put in a password of 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so when we try this again, this is in fact just a completely repeated routine, and the password does not actually change, of course, but we can actually capture the packets in here. Oh, that's kind of weird, because did I forget to capitalize the P? It does actually check that. Okay. But there's, of course, going to be no query here, so there's not going to be a SQL injection vulnerability. Okay, and then they do the OTP code. Now, I wonder... I mean, what we could do... Could have a bit of... I mean, given there's probably a charge every time they got to send a message, but that would be... I don't know if it validates on the back end, though, to prevent this kind of fun. But then it's going to ask us to verify the code. And that check should... Okay. All we should have to do, because the request is just going to be error equals yes, and we just have to change that to success equals yes. I'm going to teach you a magic trick. We're just going to intercept this. And we simply have a bit of fun with that. And there you go. Now, of course, don't worry. This would not work on a legit exchange because they would have actual security rather than pretending. But oh, does it actually... Okay, so it doesn't actually work. Okay. You can also check and see if they have anything interesting in robots.txt, but they don't. And there's nothing obviously weird on Google that's indexed. There's already been a complaint to the register, but the trouble is, and I've been asked this a few times, how do you report these things? 99% of the time you don't, because there just isn't a lot of point. The host is going to be some bulletproof host behind Cloudflare. Cloudflare don't care what you have to say. They don't care about abuse, and the host doesn't either. The register is usually also not that bothered, but we can find out. Prime is register nice Nick. They're known for they're not as bulletproof as some of the other ones, but they're probably not going to bother, especially given there's already been an abuse. Sure, you can also send these things to Spam House, but the main problem is these scams will shut down before you can report them. So it's kind of just sometimes fun to have some fun with them and just kind of laugh at the absurdity, but there isn't a lot that can be done. So that's going to be all for this video. Hope it was interesting. And just a reminder, look, I like it when people send me things, but just with phishing emails, I would be careful of sending them to my Gmail. I'll set up a different email at some point because you may end up with your email having trouble emailing everyone on Gmail after doing that enough times. So that's going to be all for now. Bye.